yeah, this is cool, but I want that good stuff. And this, this is that good stuff. Fun fact, I do not do these types of videos. So please do understand this is just my understanding of pixel games as a whole. And in all honesty, I still think they are some of the best games in our and past generations. Pokemon, the good ones, Omori plus the Depression DLC, Undertale with a hint of edginess, and Terraria, but 3D. There's something special about all these games, and I don't really know what that is, so I'm going to say the most interesting part of these games are these: a pixel. And yes, all games consist of pixels, but it's much more enjoyable when I can count those pixels, you know? The experience I've had with pixel games started when I was about 8 years old. I had a massive tablet that for the first time was a thing that was not an off-brand Ben 10 figurine. Now, I didn't have Cocomelon like the kids nowadays, and honestly, I'm quite glad about that fact, because no joke, my younger self had some good taste in TV shows. That's a video for another day. With this tablet, I obviously wasn't going to buy video games. That made no sense. It's just pictures moving. But instead, I emulated any Pokemon game I could find. And that's where my love for pixel games started. I think. Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, Leaf Green, these are all the same game. But the magic didn't stop there. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Crystal, yet again, the game didn't change, and neither did the magic. Ruby, Sapphire, Omega Ruby, you get the point. But obviously, this was the gateway for my mind to find more games like these. Unfortunately, nowadays, Pokemon has turned into a baby's game, especially considering they assume the latest release is the first game of Pokemon you've ever played or even seen, but I digress. Older, and I mean old, Zelda games had a charm to them that I won't forget, and I still kept thinking that this guy with a sword was Zelda for some reason when it was obviously this big guy. Come around 2016, and my mind was filled with Undertale Rule 34, content. Undertale had fan animations, fan games, and a lot of story to be told by anyone other than the author. There was even a time when Megalovania was the coolest thing on earth. Okay, I'm lying. It still is. Different song parodies with Undertale animations were just an absolute bop, and fan art resulted in more fan art, and they just kept on pumping and pumping and pumping. Please stop pumping. Come around 2019, and games like Terraria and Minecraft were the only things defining my personality. No more RPGs. Minecraft, no joke, is one of the best games to play with friends, and I've met many fun people through that game, such as Astreos, I just call him Alf, and that's just survival multiplayer. Many servers existed with so many plugins you'd think this was a girl on OnlyFans. I've been playing Bed Wars and Sky Wars for the longest time, and oh wait, did I forget about Terraria? Now, I was never really good at this game, but goddamn were they so much fun with friends. The crazy weapons, the crazy bosses, nothing in this game felt grounded, and that was great. Classes in this game made me be addicted to mages in every game, and say it with me, the magic was there. Phew. Okay, what year is next? This was the year of the big bad bird, but there were games such as Stardew Valley and Omori to keep me sane in the worst possible ways. Stardew Valley is a life simulator which for me just turned into a dating simulator, which just like real life, no one wanted me. The economy system and events and relationships forming is great, but in general, the game can end up being just a if you're by yourself. Omori single-handedly made me spiral into a state of sadness. In Undertale, think of Toriel's death. Now, make that a game. I don't plan on spoiling anything other than this man. I hate you, Space Boyfriend. The game does a great job at pulling on your heartstrings, and it's genuinely a story that deserves your undivided attention. And genuinely, it's one of the few games with an OST that can bring me suicidal depression every time I hear it. What playing all these games over the years has taught me is that I just love the style of video games. Yes, I do think Elden Ring is a peak game, but when it comes to an entire art style of game, Pixel is one to beat. Characters, environment, feel, music, these all change to fit more accordingly with the Pixel art style. And that's exactly why it'll never be beat. Wait, didn't I already say that? My final message is, Space Boyfriend, I hope you die.